About 8 years ago at my playgroup, my mom told all of her friends that she had triple-negative breast cancer.
As recently as 8 years ago, triple-negative breast cancer didn't have a name. It wasn't even identified as an entity. And as of today, we have an organization dedicated to finding a cure for triple-negative breast cancer, for understanding it and supporting women who have this disease. Triple-negative breast cancer hits women young. It hits women who are still raising their young families. It hits women who are trying to juggle their full-time career in addition to being a mom, and now they have a diagnosis of breast cancer.
So I was diagnosed when I was 30 years old, so it made me realize that what's important in life is your health. Without your health, you have nothing.
I was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. I had just turned 30. At that appointment, I found out that I was pregnant. Bit of happy news to, really devastating news, and it was really rough.
Getting married, getting promoted, having babies. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all those things.
We have new drugs being developed to target unique drivers of this subtype of breast cancer, trials that are going on not just in advanced disease, but in early stage breast cancer, where really cure is at stake. So I think we have a lot to be hopeful for.
Women with triple-negative breast cancer have really been shut out of the advances that have been made in breast cancer. Celgene has more than 700 clinical trials ongoing in approved indications, totaling more than 60,000 patients. And so we're really committed to finding those answers and are putting a lot of effort behind that.
That's what keeps me going, is that I know that I'm getting better. I know this is a really, really tough disease to beat.
They had come up with a plan to start chemotherapy at 20 weeks pregnant. My doctor had also confirmed that it was so aggressive that I could not wait until after I delivered the baby to have treatment. If I had waited, that I probably wouldn't have lived more than a year. After the 7th round of chemo, I went into early labor. So I ended up delivering a beautiful baby girl at 32 weeks. Her arrival let me know that we had won the fight.
Hope grows is such a perfect theme for triple-negative breast cancer. We have come so far. It's very hard to fight a battle against an enemy that didn't even have a name or wasn't even recognized.
Hope really was growing. About a month after Serenity was born, my scans came back clear with no evidence of disease, and I have been cancer-free now about 3 years.
I am driven by the women who are diagnosed every day with breast cancer, who don't get to go home from it at the end of the day.
Everything else I had read was very discouraging about the disease, but when I came to the Triple-Negative Breast Cancer Foundation website, I actually saw hope. I just fell in love with their site and their forum, connected with other survivors.
You can't go to your regular friends about these problems because they just don't understand. So all your friends are gonna say is everything's gonna be fine. To have that network of other women who are facing this disease, it's so important to have them as a lifeline.
We really are a sisterhood. You won't find that anywhere else, not dedicated to triple-negative breast cancer.
My patients are actually now mentioning the foundation to me. It has grown tremendously over the years as a source of valid, authentic information and support.
I can tell from 3 years ago when I found the organization that it has grown. I can tell by the number of resources that they have available.
We just rang the opening bell on March 5th to bring awareness to Triple-Negative Breast Cancer Day. I do a lot of fundraising, and my main priority is that we find a cure and we find targeted treatment. And the only way we're going to do that is by supporting organizations like the TNBC Foundation. I'm doing whatever I can do to stay alive. Is every day you stay alive, you're closer to a treatment that can help you, that might cure you. So that's what keeps me going. It's what motivates me to fundraise for this organization. If we don't raise the money, if we don't fund these grants, we're not gonna have a chance.
To face the unknown, to face this disease, to share our stories and connect with others, that takes courage. And that's what breast cancer survivors are, courageous.
I would love to be able to tell a woman I'm meeting for the first time with a new diagnosis who is absolutely terrified of the road ahead to say that we can get through this, we can cure this. It may be rough for a few months, but we're going to get through this.
We're real honored for Celgene to be part of this program and to be recognized for our research in triple-negative breast cancer, hopefully leading to better outcomes in this very hard-to-treat disease.
I want to be there for anyone and everyone, whether it be a friend or a family maker or the patient themselves. I want to be there for them.
Sometimes I get sad and I see a lot of other girls with their moms, but because of what my mom went through, a lot of other women today can survive triple-negative breast cancer.
I genuinely hope that by the time that she's my age, that she would never ever have to worry about breast cancer. My fight will continue until there's a cure.
Since the Triple-Negative Breast Cancer Foundation means so much to me, I could definitely see myself taking over it.